Malachi, you're back.
Just landed.
Are you all right? What did the doctors say?
Lots of bruising, but there's no permanent damage. Don't fuss.
Malachi, you were in the hospital in Spain for a week. A man who evaluates antiques for a living should not have to worry about getting beaten by thugs.
The chest Senor Perez was trying to sell was a fake. It's hardly my fault he took my evaluation badly.
You need to take security on these jobs. Some of these sellers are dangerous people, and you excel at pushing people's buttons.
I'm honest, and that's precisely why my clients hire me. Is there any urgent business?
I have a few things to fill you in on. Let me know when you've had a chance to settle.
Mind you of any specific person in history.
I read objects, not people, and this exercise is illogical.
Humor me, please. I've heard you have a photographic memory and that your knowledge of history is beyond compare. I'm intrigued.
Mr. Masri recommended this hotel, said it was pleasant and right next to his shop. In point of fact, it's a pit. On the other hand, at least I can get a look at his shop before our meeting tomorrow. Good evening.
Welcome to the Lady of the Dunes, sir. What can I do for you?
I noticed the dartboard. Popular game in here?
For those who can pay. Be careful playing Hasim, sir. He's been playing here for 20 years. He knows all the tricks.
I'll keep that in mind. You were supposed to be handling our safety. I was only to worry about identifying the girl. That's what you said.
I can't tell you how sorry I am about what's happened. I thought we'd covered our tracks. Clearly, I've underestimated the problem.
No, really?
I knew they were a serious threat. Bianca Cardolo was killed before we were even on to the Livia Drusilla pattern. I assumed that your presence in Venice had tipped them off to the fact that you were the savant, and that explained the attack on you and Mr. Walker in Cairo. But the only way they could have known about Helene was if there's a leak inside our organization.
Figured that out, did you?
You said the attackers were Chinese-American, probably chosen to make us think the Chinese were behind it. But if they are American, then why would they want to eliminate the possibility of a great American president?
What does it matter? Walker and Helene are probably already dead.
If they'd wanted them dead, they could have killed them at that party instead of abducting them. We can't give up yet.
But why would they keep them alive?
Leverage, perhaps? I don't know. But I do know that if anyone can survive a hostage situation, it's Captain Walker.
I need to know more about Walker and about this situation, and I need to know now.
I'll tell you everything I can.
Who is David Walker?
This is probably not the best time to get into that.
Now.
Very well.
The warrior. That's another archetype?
Yes, one of a dual archetype. He's paired with the savant.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that he needs you to fulfill his destiny, and you need him to fulfill yours.
I don't need anyone.
To live however you want to define that, no. To fulfill your destiny, yes.
I read about Saint Armand, the protector of Benedict de Montfroy. Was he the warrior archetype too?
Yes, he was.
What exactly is my destiny?
That's for you to define. But I do know it's related to Moebius in some way. The past savants made significant contributions to the science of Moebius. The savant seems to have a gift that allows him to see the patterns we mere mortals cannot. Apparently it's a gift our enemies don't want Fita to control.
Why is the warrior paired with the savant?
I don't fully understand it myself. This is my first opportunity to witness such a connection firsthand. I realize my timing could be better, but as a scientist, I'm curious. Have you noticed any difference since you met Captain Walker? Any increase in your abilities? It's said that Malfroy was plagued with headaches and seizures until he met Saint Armand.
I don't know. Perhaps.
You haven't let him out of your sight since you met him in Cairo, you know.
That's not... I was merely trying to establish if he was a double agent. Your file on me is woefully lacking if you believe I'm the type to form attachments of any kind. You should have told me this before, but no, you had to hold the information hostage.
That's the pot calling the kettle black. It's no good arguing with me. Until we know for certain that Captain Walker and Helene are dead, we must try to get them back. I hope you agree.
Of course, and you'd better hope we do. There must be a pattern to this situation, something I can interpret so that we know what happens next.
These Chinese Americans interrupted the pattern. Livia Drusilla was never kidnapped. From here, it's completely random.
You said yourself, there's a mole in Fita. The text I sent you about Helene, who saw it?
Only myself and Reichard. I did send it to Senator Markham, but I hardly think he would...
Don't think. It's dangerous when you attempt to think. I want a file on Reichard, and I need access to his office now.
Very well. As it happens, Reichard is out today. I'll grant you access to his office under the condition that nothing you learn goes to anyone but me.
Agreed. Dexter contacted you about Helene as soon as I told him she was Livia Drusilla.
Yes. He sent me an email with her photograph. That may sound careless, but we have a very secure system here, and of course, everything is password protected.
You can close your mouth now, Gretchen. Mr. Walker is my new bodyguard. We met in Cairo.
Hello. I need to go find a place to stay.
I'd prefer to have you close by for now. I have a large apartment. There's a spare room.
I don't find that hard to believe. So it's not just security when you're on an appraisal then. What kind of trouble are you expecting?
Do you know a man named Amble Dexter?
No.
Have you ever been involved with a branch of the government that deals with history? Famous historic figures? Anything like that?
No. You think the men who attacked us in Cairo were after you? But I was attacked first. Not because I helped you with your car.
Doesn't seem likely, does it?
You know, an antique dealer would be a great cover for a spy.
I had that same thought about an itinerant ex-soldier.
That reminds me of a joke. How many ex-soldiers does it take to change a light bulb? I'm sorry, sir, but that's classified information.
Hold on, Mr. Rector. Where do you think you're going?
I've got to get to Captain Walker.
No, sir, that's our job. What you need to do is stay back and out of danger.
What is the master plan, then?
The plan is to complete our operations successfully and rescue our targets. And for you to stay put, sir.
An open firefight is only going to put them in danger.
We know what we're doing. We're trained to deal with hostage situations. You move no closer than right here, and that's an order. No need to be rescuing you, too.
Understood.